Record.
Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and invited guests. I'm pleased to present to you my multimodal presentation on gender representation within the media. I have chosen to evaluate and discuss the representation of women as authority figures and in positions of power. In modern society, we see a lot of men and women who constantly rise and fall from power in many aspects of life. Unfortunately, due to certain circumstances within society, women are often perceived as incompetent, erratic, and emotionally unstable in comparison to their male counterparts. This is the idea that women are less competent or effective as men in positions of power is constantly reinforced throughout the media. There are many examples of this, varying from stereotypical TV dramas to obnoxious music videos. They all portray the same idea that women are not as competent or intelligent as men. I decided to select a video clip from the popular TV sitcom The Office to convey how this idea is slipped into television shows. This clip conveys a generic representation of women as authority figures and how they are in no position to have authority.
Jen, this isn't the time.
It's not anything. What the hell we can get off?
Frankly, it's overdue. Your behavior in the last 2 years has been completely erratic.
Erratic? Listen, even when Joey was in your work,
You swim constantly in your office, you spend most of the day online shopping, you disappear for hours at a time, sometimes days, always saying you're visiting your sister in Scottsdale, you go stranded far more often than you can. Whoa, hey, whoa, man.
Then I was in court.
It's not. It's not.
Because he likes them. Okay? He likes them. And that is all I care about.
Time has come for you to end your professional relationship with this company.
Now, clearly this clip is extremely prejudiced against women, as it demonstrates how women, when in positions of power, will eventually abuse it and lose control. Take the woman in the clip, for example, Jen. Her behaviour is displayed as the stereotypical hysterics that women apparently break out into all the time. This in comparison to the calm and collected male figure sitting across from her. The attitude displayed by both sexes in this video demonstrates how women are not fit for positions of power in comparison to men. The man's attitude is strictly professional and to the point, while the female's role is to make it unethical and erratic. Prompt. Another factor to consider within this clip is the body language displayed within it. As you can see, the woman has an almost childlike approach to the situation. Sorry, my voice is just like breaking. As you can see, the woman has an almost childlike approach to the situation. She constantly rolls her eyes and screws up her face in disgust, while the man stands to maintain authority and gives legitimate reasons for her termination. This contrast in body language directly portrays how the audience is positioned to perceive men as dominant and be in positions of power. This juxtaposition of the two empowering personalities clearly promotes stereotypes and advances the idea that women are weaker than men. The audience is positioned to perceive a strong woman as someone who storms into a workplace, demanding for answers as to why she's being fired, only to become inappropriate and hysterical, but a strong man as someone who handles difficult conflicts with grace and dignity. This television show, The Office, is widely known for its individual and interpersonal style of filming. The way it utilizes camera angles and movement helps depict to the audience what is taking place and is intriguing to watch. The camera angles used within this clip clearly highlights.
In this scene,
the use of camera angles creates an air of awkwardness and gives the power in the relationship completely to the male. As soon as he says erratic, the camera angle zooms in and switches over to the female. This demonstrating who the erratic one is in the relationship through the use of intentionally positioned camera angles and movement. These techniques used throughout the film Make the audience assume that female authority figures are nowhere near as strong-willed, competent, or productive as their male counterparts. Media plays a massive role in society's interpretation and understanding of everything to do with gender. Unfortunately, this misinterpretation of females as authority figures is still amongst modern media. It seems that no matter who women are, what they stand for, or what they've done, everything reported about them seems to come back to something that makes them look inferior to their male equivalent. This representation of males as the superior authority figures dejects women and creates an inaccurate representation of women as authority figures. It's hard for brilliant women to stand up. It's hard for brilliant women to stand up and lead when the world around them is so strongly influenced by media's approach to women with authority. Thank you.